Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at Founders
Dankwood.
Barrel Age Series offering.
Right. This is their newest addition to their Barrel Age series. What this is just basically Redunculus, which is their big IPA they have now since they've decided not to make Devil Dancer anymore.
So this is Redunculus Barrel Aged.
Right. So some of the unusual things I see about the label is that it looks like it's wood going down, almost like palletized or maybe barreled. So this is an Imperial Red IPA. Don't know what a red IPA is.
It's a hoppy red ale, is what it really is.
Right.
Everything's got to be called IPA now.
Yeah, I don't really think it's, but maybe it is. Who knows? So this clocks in at a 12.2% alcohol. Searching the label for the IBUs.
Maybe I can help you.
Don't see it.
Bottled on April 19th, 2018, 12.2. Oh, they might not put the IBUs.
Yeah, I didn't see it anywhere.
Okay, probably have it on the website, but do they always?
Perhaps, yeah. But they usually put that on the back. But on this
Right,
one it
like
says,
on one side.
yeah, on this one it's instead of having it, ABV and IBUs, they have Barrel Age Series and a year. So going with the new take there on things, Founders. So we're gonna go ahead and try this.
Oh, I've never had it. Thanks for letting me try it. Kill, kill, kill.
Okay. Kill, kill, kill.
Kill the poor, because I don't want to.
Okay, so if you look at the appearance, it looks a lot like
That thing we tried yesterday.
yeah, looks a lot like that thing we tried yesterday, which was the
Vintage ale from Fuller's.
Fuller's.
Same kind of raisin or fig juice color.
Yeah, but this has got that classic Founders
Trying to put some more in there.
foam. I don't care. You don't want to say kill, 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 not me.
Yeah, I was getting scared. There's the rest.
Okay.
I'm a smaller
Mr. Kill, kill, kill actually gets more of the beer.
No, that's.
I don't want to drink that much.
I'm a small person. I can't. All right. I'm sorry to interrupt your train of thought.
Okay, so if we smell on this, it just smells like a regular Founders beer. It doesn't smell like anything special.
You find they have a house style.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, a lot of the companies seem to do that. They seem to have that. Now this company, when they make a really good beer, they make a really good beer.
You like their breakfast stout?
Yeah, but that's totally different from the style that we're doing.
Right.
So I don't want to talk about new stouts. Right now we're looking at this beer.
Okay. You just talking about Founders.
So, this one says it's a red ale. I don't really see why it's red. It's actually looking like it's kind of brown.
Smells like a hoppy red ale though. Because you usually have those bright hops and they're like that tannin. It's like, it's hard to describe. It's a tannin. Like they use.
Like something from tea or coffee.
Yeah. Like if leaves are floating in the water by a creek, it'll turn brown. Those tannins turn brown. So It does smell like a hoppy red ale. It reminds me of something. I can't think of the name of it. Some from Sierra Nevada.
Sweetness on the nose.
Yeah.
Raisin.
It smells a lot different than that Fuller's though.
Almost, yeah.
It looked like it, but doesn't smell anything like it.
It's almost gone raisin bread, but it's not quite there.
No, it's hop oils and they're bright, and it's bread crust, little semi-sweet or mostly sweet.
Yeah.
Bread crust.
Yeah, but it smells good.
Yeah, it's clean.
I mean, it's
like clean water.
Right. This is This is barrel aged style on one of their better base beers, I would say. I've had the Redunculus, and it's I thought it was a fantastic beer. The last couple of years, it's kind of been lacking a little bit. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with those beers, rather than keeping things solid, straight coming out, same good strong beer. It seems to be that they're trying to change things, going sweet, going a little less bitter, like who knows, maybe that's what the market tells them to do.
The foam was like,
but I can smell.
Could smell what it's kind of.
I'm trying to smell the barrel age.
Yeah, we didn't mention that, did we?
I'm not smelling it. I am not smelling. Now I don't know if their particular barrel age stamp brand means that it's going to be just a wood smell.
Oh no, I'm sure they.
Or if it means bourbon smell, because it doesn't say
bourbon barrel.
It doesn't say it just says barrel aged.
It could be a whiskey barrel of any sort, I would imagine.
It doesn't say whiskey. It doesn't say bourbon. It just says barrel aged series.
We'd have to look that up. I assume most people are going to be expecting whiskey or bourbon barrels.
Whoa. You just assumed.
Yeah.
So you know what assume means.
Yeah, I know all that, but
okay. I'm not getting any whiskey off of this, nor bourbon. So I'm a little confused.
It says right here, it says highlighting strong malt character while the bourbon barrel aging develops the complexity.
Oh, so they put on the back that it says bourbon barrel?
Yeah, it's probably Heaven Hill.
Whom's bourbon?
I think they said it was Heaven Hill. Somebody told me that they're using Heaven Hill.
We need confirmation on that before we can give credit.
Right.
Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and taste this.
I drank a Heaven Hill whiskey this morning, but not a bourbon. Reminds me. What does that taste? Now I taste the bourbon.
Dude.
A lot of vanilla. Yeah. The wood, the vanilla.
I'm tasting wood.
No char, but
no, it's strange. Why would you not taste char? You taste that in those barrel-aged stouts. You get the char. But I'm not getting on something like this, which is a lighter beer, which should pull more of the char out.
I don't know. It's sweet. I'm picking up some sugariness.
Oh yeah.
Sweet bread, almost like one of those holiday breads, but without the spices. And
I think you're reaching on that. I'm getting faintness in what you're describing.
A little vanilla. It just tastes kind of regular.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't say it tasted bad. I'm just saying it tastes kind of ordinary.
Yeah. Like, here we go. We're going to hype it up.
Like an ordinary good red.
Here. We're going to hype it up. We're going to sell it in a 4-pack. We're going to put the old barrel age stamp on it. Give it a different name. And it tastes pretty much the same as the other beer.
Get some hop oils. But it's not like super hoppy, like, oh man, it's so bitter. Like, you can't handle it and you're not worth it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing like that.
Are they rushing these things? Should they let them sit in the barrels a little longer?
I don't know. Well, medium mouthfeel.
It's a good beer. With the lack of everything on it.
Medium dry finish.
It tastes like wood.
It does go well with these little crackers and sausage and olives. It's kind of good for that hors d'oeuvre type food.
I'm not looking for this to match with something. I'm looking to get something really good out of this. And I'm getting kind of mediocre with the expectation. I mean, why advertise that this is a bourbon barrel? But if you look at the stamp, it doesn't say that. It just says barrel aged.
Yeah.
So it could be a syrup barrel, or it could be a soap barrel.
Yeah, but in the back they're saying bourbon, so
Well,
they're saying it very clearly.
Right. Well, pardon me, but it does say bourbon barrels at the bottom of the label.
Yep.
So that's something I overlooked.
So my assumption was totally correct.
Apologies.
I assumed that. I went to mass today. It wouldn't last as long as it did, and then I had you on hold, right? So, see what happened to that assumption.
Yeah, I'm not getting bourbon off of this.
I'm getting a little faint hint of bourbon,
Right.
but it's not remarkable. How would you score this? The bitterness is setting in now.
If I can pull all the bourbon out of it, I give it an A. But if you put the bourbon into it, because that's why you buying it.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, right. You tell them the label all the way through. It's a B.
A B for that price.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Doesn't matter the price.
I'm just saying. I know you score it on what it tastes like, but you got to remember you're paying a lot of
Bourbon barrel. The bourbon flavor's so faint, I can barely taste it. This isn't the first time I've had this reaction to one of their bourbon barrels here.
Their barrel aged, yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to say a B. I'm going to say it's a solid A. But I didn't really I didn't know what to expect, although I did figure
I would like
it's
to know
gonna
what you're
be
basing
bourbon.
your A grade off of. Just because it's Founders?
Yeah, I don't want it to be
you?
mad at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We talked about that off air with another beer last week. No, or week before last. It tastes really good. It has
Someone has succumbed to peer pressure.
No, it tastes really good. I like the little bitterness that builds as you drink on it. I like the little faint underlying vanilla. I like the fact that it's a hoppy red ale, or so-called IPA. It's not really an IPA because it's not pale. But that's just a name they use generically today almost. Like people calling every tissue Kleenex, you know, in a way. It's not as bourbon oriented as the previous ones, you know, because some of the ones we had earlier, they had a really strong bourbon note. But maybe people complained about it, that said they didn't like it or something. You know, some people don't like bourbon, but then why would you buy a bourbon barrel aged beer if you didn't like bourbon?
Exactly.
But I think
you're not going to get that oak, which I'm not getting. Then why do you call it bourbon barrel?
This barrel.
Are you getting oak? Are you getting charred oak?
No.
So why would you call it bourbon barreled when all bourbon are aged in oak barrels?
Charred oak barrels.
Charred oak barrels.
Yeah.
You would get char and you would get oak.
I cannot answer that question.
I'm not getting oak. So I'd like to know what kind of bourbon barrels are they using, and are these first run barrels after the whiskey comes out?
It could be 30 years old for all we know.
Could be second run, could be third run.
Yeah, it just says bourbon barrels. It's used bourbon barrels, but it doesn't say if they are from 2017 or from 1977. You know, so we don't know.
Well, I think it's just false advertisement. The product does not fall through with the advertisement on it. It doesn't. Prove me wrong, Founders. Prove me wrong.
I want to tell the viewers that I am just giving it an A. And sometimes we run into some little conflicts. Okay, but anyway,
I'm not saying it's a bad beer. I'm just confused about the stamp, what the stamp means, what bourbon barrel means on this, and what you should get off a bourbon barrel. I'm just not getting it. It's a really good redunculus. Thanks.
I can't really say too much because I always tell you, you got to call them as you see them, right? Isn't that like one of my things that I always say?
It's a really good redunculus with some wood. I just tasted wood.
Okay, so he's saying it's good, about an 85 out of 100, and I'm saying it's most excellent.
Oh no, let's say it's below 85.
Wait a minute. I might want to delete this before I post it. We could be a little...
Really? Gonna delete?
Wow.
Gonna silence me?
Okay. All right.
Silence me? Silence the truth?
I got an answer for all this. All right. Anyway,
send it my way.
Anyway, so laissez les bon temps relais, at least in my case, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish in southeastern Louisiana, and well, you just never know what's going to happen when you do these reviews.
This is true.
Thank you.
Whoa.